Hi everybody, my name is Kelly Pajic with Heartful Way Reiki. Thank you for joining me today. It's Monday and it's all about Reiki, and today I'm going to talk to you about what's involved in a Reiki Level II certification. I do have a class coming up in a week from Saturday, July 23rd or 24th. Hit me up right away if you are interested in it. I will be closing registration for it. My next training is in September, so if you need to know, if you can't make the one in a week and you're really interested in taking this life transformational training, my next one is in September. Check out my website, heartfulwayreiki.com, where I list all the dates that I have coming up for training. And if you're not really sure and you really want to get to know me a little bit better, please, I would love to have I call them discovery calls, and you can ask me whatever you want. You know, it's no pressure. Maybe we're a fit, maybe you don't, maybe we're not. And that's okay too, because there's a lot of amazing Reiki master teachers out there. So if this is calling you in any way, shape, or form, if it's not with me, it might be with somebody else. Please, we need more light in this world. We need more Reiki master teachers. So in Reiki Level 2, we start off by going over another energy clearing technique. And the beauty of these Reiki certification classes is you learn so many techniques, so many, more than probably I'm even talking about in this video. And if you're wondering what is taught at a Reiki Level 1 certification, I'm going to link that up above. So please find out what's all involved with Reiki Level 1 and then come back and find out here what is involved with Reiki Level 2. So after we do an energy clearing technique, we greet each other, check in with each other, see if there's any questions from the day before, because again, I do teach Reiki Level 1 on Saturday and Reiki Level 2 on Sunday. So I do it consecutively over a weekend. Then we go into a holy love experience, and these experiences are meant to clear the student for Reiki, so you have a clean slate for when you get the Reiki placement later on in the afternoon. We do a holy love experience, and that is divine love is installed more clearly and deeply into the student. It's a very deeply healing experience. And then we dive into the Reiki symbols, and we find out how they're activated, what they're used for, how to actually activate them. And we learn 3 different symbols, and you learn the energy qualities of each one. You learn just a few of the ways that you can start utilizing them in your either doing Reiki practice or even in your life. So you use these symbols not only when you are doing Reiki on a client or a friend or family, but you use these symbols in your day-to-day life as well. And then you have a quiz on the Reiki symbols. So you'll need to know how to draw them and how to say each one of them. Don't worry, I help you out with that. You're sent the symbols prior to, but they are not actually activated till you go through the class, but you'll have some time to work with drawing them out, and you'll get a little help as well. And then we'll do a Reiki 2 placement to activate the symbols. After that, so there's breaks in between here. There's writing time and journaling time to process the information that you have. There's time to share what you are going through with me and other students. It's just really enriching that way. It's a really cool way. So I love doing these live online Zoom just for that reason. Then you'll learn the hand placement for treating others. And these are the hand placement that Mrs. Takata had come up with. And she came up with a systemized way of hand placements because she found that people in the West don't necessarily work with their intuition as much as people from the East. We don't rely on our intuition as much here in the West. We're very analytical in our mind. So Mrs. Takata came up with a way for us to easily, making sure, not sure where I go on the body. I don't really trust my intuition. So starting off, you learn these hand positions, and it's a great way to feel confident in your practice. We learn how to do a distance Reiki session since we're online and we're doing a lot of distance Reiki. We learn how to do a distance Reiki, and we can work through a surrogate, which I use a teddy bear, or you can work through a picture. So I show you different techniques of how to do a distance session. I also go over the hand placements of how to treat others, on an actual person, so you'll feel confident with that. I go over a technique of how to send Reiki with the eyes. We'll do practice sending to each other, sending that distance Reiki to each other, and then we go over all the forms that you would use in a Reiki session. We go over the anatomy of Reiki. So if somebody comes in and says, oh, my pancreas hurts, I've been just diagnosed with something with pancreas, or I don't know, we all know where our heart is or our lungs are located, but we have other organs within our body which we're like, oh, I don't know, maybe it's here, maybe it's there. So there's a photograph within our manual that shows where all the anatomy is. We go over the code of ethics and standards of practice. So as a Usui Reiki master teacher and as a Reiki practitioner, we do stand by a code of ethics in our practice as well as a standard of practice. And this was drawn up by the International Center of Reiki Training, and it's a way to show professionalism in your practice. At that point, and I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot just going over this, but it is a full on 8-hour practice. There's breaks in there. There's an hour lunch, and it gives you, time to process, as well as, really get a lot of great information, gives you some hands-on practice, and you get connected with other people. You get to start opening up your intuition and start, being supported in a community that sees your light. And it's just really transforming and uplifting. It's very healing. So there's so much of those aspects and more to this training. So again, I hope that you'll consider taking a Reiki 1 and 2 training. It has transformed, uplifted, and put me on a path I never thought I'd be on in my whole entire life, but I am so happy to be here, and I want to share this. And again, we need more light workers in the world, more people to spread peace, healing, and nurturing, and just so much more. The world needs prayers and peace and light. So thank you for watching me and joining me today. And if you have any questions, put them below. Reach out for me. I'd love to connect. Schedule a call, schedule some time with you, see if this path is right for you. And there's so many great Reiki master teachers out there. If I'm not the one for you, I'd love to steer you in another. I do have a resource page on my website where I share other Reiki teachers, so please go with a credible teacher who is really just very skilled and very open to teaching in their way, but in a heartful, which we all are, but everybody has their own different quality about them. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, and take care. Many blessings. Namaste.